Welcome to Earthrights International's audio shorts. Today we are talking about ethical storytelling. My name is Braxton Steichen, and with me is Valentina, Communications Coordinator at ERI.
You know, it's not just a fad, it's what people have been doing for thousands of years. Storytelling exists in some capacity in every single culture in the world since the beginning of time. And it's a very natural way to connect with others. I always say the shortest distance between two people is a story. We're not really telling new stories, we're just repurposing ones that we already know. Especially with the stories that we're trying to showcase, we see the same patterns of corporations abusing the rights of people, and those patterns are the same everywhere. And I think just putting like a unique twist on stories that we know already allows people to sort of understand them.
A challenge that a lot of organizations might deal with is making a person or a story relatable. How do you tell a very relatable story?
There's certain things that we all have, right? And these universal emotions and universal storylines, I think, really resonate with people. So even if we have indigenous leaders in the Peruvian Amazon and their struggle is fighting for their lives against oil companies, that might not necessarily resonate with somebody sitting in the United States in their home. That person might also be a mother, and that person might also have a child whose well-being they worry about. So in those ways, we can weave people's destinies and people's storylines together. You might find out that we're not so different after all.
So what would you say distinguishes your everyday storyteller from an ethical storyteller?
So ethical storytelling to us basically means that the person whose story it is will always be autonomous and in charge of their own stories. It's never going to be our story. We're never taking it away from someone. And then the other thing is we do kind of like the lawyers at ERI, we try to be as collaborative as possible. So we call it like co-powered or collaborative storytelling, where the individuals that we interview, they tell us what they want to tell us. You know, like we share the questions that we might ask with them, but then we say, what other questions are we not asking? What questions would you like us to include? What would you like to talk about? What would you like not to talk about? I think really distinguishes us from other storytelling.
So for people that would want to learn more about telling more ethical stories, is there a resource you would refer them to?
There's a lot of things out there, but if you want to sort of see what it looks like on our end, I would definitely encourage people to check out Faces of Change, where we highlight the work of incredible activists around the world. I think storytelling, a lot of people are overusing it now, and there's all these like corporate packages that you can like get you know, training from a consultant that would like teach you how to do storytelling, and I think people need to be careful about sort of just slapping storytelling logo and stuff. One good way of just being really careful is to use these very ethical practices. It actually makes things more difficult, but it's the right way to do it.
Thank you for listening, and please visit our YouTube channel to listen to more podcasts like this one.